Welcome back. Now, Let's Talk Exports is a platform where we bring you different export companies to broaden your understanding as regards to exportation, manufacturing and standards. Tonight, we bring you the Managing Director, Quality, Infrastructure and Standard Program, Ainebiona Dennis, to talk about quality and competitiveness. Over to you, Nancy Kwong.
Once again, welcome to Let's Talk Exports. Tonight, we bring you the Program Coordinator of Quality Infrastructure and Standard Program. You're very welcome, sir.
Thank you. I'm Dennis Ainebiona. I work with the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives as a Senior Industry Officer, and at the same time charged with coordinating the Quality Infrastructure and Standards Program. It's a program under the Ministry that we are implementing to enhance the competitiveness of Uganda's goods in the domestic, regional and international markets.
Okay. Maybe briefly, could you tell us about the Quality Infrastructure and Standards Program?
Thank you. The Quality Infrastructure, as I've said, it's a program under the ministry which we are using as a vehicle to enhance the use of standards and the quality in order to enhance the competitiveness of Uganda's goods, services. In both, we are looking at the domestic markets, the regional and international markets. And when we talk of the quality infrastructure, we look at a comprehensive system that helps various stakeholders, the manufacturers, the producers, the traders, in order to comply to the standards requirements, which are normally set by regulators and also the markets.
Okay. How are you working to attain that objective of improving the competitiveness of the market?
Yeah, at the ministry, we are working with different stakeholders. I would start by talking about the whole financing of the program. This is a program that is financed by the government of Uganda, the Swedish government and Trademark East Africa. And when it comes to implementation, we work with various stakeholders like Uganda National Bureau of Standards, which is mandated to implement and enforce, to develop and implement standards. We also work with the Ministry of Agriculture because, you know, our economy is, most of the products we are agri-based. We work also with other service providers in the private sector, like PSFU, Uganda Manufacturers, Uganda Small Scale Industries Association, and we also work with the consumers, some consumer advocacy associations.
Okay, maybe to narrow down, what does PSFU now have to do with this, the private sector?
PSFU, it's an umbrella organization of the private sector in Uganda. It brings in different stakeholders, and we use them to channel the information to reach to their members, to give them the information. When we are talking of the markets, what is it demanded in the markets? When we are talking of standards, what are the standards that are required in the market? And we have a collaborative arrangement whereby, for us, we are in government, we develop the standards and work with, afterwards, we give them to them and they work with their members to be able to comply.
Okay. So we know that when you talk about standards, people know Uganda National Bureau of Standards. So is there anything particular that you guys do besides?
Yes, standards actually cut across very many sectors, as I've just said. Uganda National Bureau of Standards, at the moment, it is the apex body that leads the development of the standards. But when they're even developing the standards, they bring different stakeholders, those who are going to be affected by the standards, and those who also we think that they would have the expertise, they can contribute to the system. So the standards, when they are being developed, UNBase does the coordination role, but it has got to link up with other sectors.
Okay. So how does the local consumer or an exporter benefit from this program?
Yes, this program, as it was being conceived, a number of studies were conducted, and one of the challenges we found out that Uganda was becoming a hub of substandard goods, and it was because the market is there. And the market was there because there was ignorance. And so this program has got a key component which is looking at raising awareness on the importance of standards to the consumers. If you consume quality products, what does it mean to your health? What does it mean to the money you have paid? And so we have a very comprehensive program where we get to the public and we raise awareness. We've partnered also with the Consumer Advocacy Association in this awareness creation arrangement.
Okay.
And we are passing out a lot of information through the media. We've partnered also with the media, we've given them the trainings, and we have also had some billboards, all avenues where we can at least pass on information to the consumers, such that the consumers, when they are buying these goods, they should be able to tell the difference. They should be able to look like, for some simple features, when you are buying a product, do you take a step and look at whether this product is about to expire? Are you looking at the specification, what is it contained?
Okay.
Yeah.
You know that Uganda's agriculture is Uganda's backbone.
Yes.
So, and the government has been emphasizing value addition. What is the infrastructure, the quality infrastructure and standards program doing as regards that?
Yeah, that's a very good question. When you talk of value addition, you can't forget about standards because there is technology acquisition. So one of the key roles of adopting standards, you are able to acquire the technology. And what this program is doing, we are working with the SMEs, the small and medium enterprises, and giving them the standards and also the training them and helping them to have their products tested with some of the institutions in government, like the Uganda National Bureau of Standards, which we have actually strengthened. We've retooled their laboratories. Now they have the new state-of-art laboratory equipment, which they are using to help to test the products, which are coming from these value addition processing facilities. Okay.
Maybe finally, what advice do you have for people out there who want to export but the quality of their produce are not that good?
We encourage them to, one, of course, to adopt the standards, because the standards help you to consistently produce quality goods. And at the same time, they help you also your goods, once they get to those markets, to be able to compete. A key example I would want to give you is that we are working with Uganda Export Promotion Board and the Ministry of Agriculture to help the farmers and exporters, these who are dealing in exporting fresh fruits and vegetables, to be able to comply to the international market requirements.
Business Forum takes a short breather and return with the money markets. And now in the money markets, the US dollar is currently buying at 3,655.22 and selling at 3,665.22. The pound is currently buying at 5,608.57 and selling at 5,623.91. The euro is buying at 4,069.72 and selling at 4,080.86. The Kenyan shilling is currently buying at 34.45 and selling at 34.65. Well, that winds up our business forum for this week. Catch up with you next Thursday, but shortly after this, it's Prime News Live. Have a good night.